Ni hao, and welcome back to Jade Empire. When we last left off, well, we were really close, but we weren't quite able to get Big Tian to marry Ai. But for just spending a little bit of silver, we'll be able to. So if we go over to Darting Mate, what you have for sale.
Let's see what.
And I want an inferior intimidation gem. And this should bring my skills intimidation ability up to 30. So that should be enough for me to intimidate Eiling into marrying Big Tian, who you get the most amount of experience points for convincing to marry.
Look at all these people.
Big city, what are you doing? I know a woman.
You do?
Sure.
Wow. You sure?
Big.
Yeah.
You aren't really the sharpest.
You're a simple man, but a good man.
Hey.
A farm.
The mighty Eiling's afraid to spread her wings? I can't believe that.
I can't argue with that. And I'm the kind of woman who doesn't mind getting her hands dirty with a little hard work.
That's good, because sometimes you get real dirty out on the farm. Especially when it rains.
I think I'd like to talk to Tian a little bit more. In private. We need to get to know each other better.
I'll leave you two alone.
You lived up to your part of the bargain and brought me a decent prospect. So I'll live up to mine. Here's the silver I promised you.
Thank you.
Woo-wee! Where'd a young gal like you get all that silver?
Tian, there's a lot I have to tell you.
And that gave me about 500 more silver. Also, raised my open palm status enough that now I'm doing the Buddha meditation. I wonder if that's enough for you to train me.
Always a pleasure to talk to another warrior.
Secret training.
You have some understanding of the way of the open palm, but stone immortal is not easily taught. Return to.
I'll leave you
when
your game. I
feel
thought
that
it was
you
supposed to be only like
sufficiently
50% of the
understand
way.
open palm.
Okay, so ancient game, yeah, I don't need that. Second forest. Search the ruins while we are going to. Yeah, I think probably at this point we'll try to do the forest. Or do I want to head back and nah, the dam will change the town, I'm guessing, considerably. Did I read this? I don't think so. Being a collection of the indignities suffered by Minister Shang at the hands of the backward shanty town of Tianlangen. His hat has been soiled. A parchment was stolen from him before a speech at a community gathering. His cat was viciously threatened. A chair at his table is placed backwards. A finger was slammed in a door not once, but thrice. An egg was thrown at him by an unknown assailant. His cart was stolen, filled with soiled garments, and then returned. His face was ridiculed by young children. His prized tonberry was squashed. It was suggested that he perform acts of deliberate indecency upon himself. He is forced to suffer the interminable and petty gripes of people. His hair was accused of being repugnant and false. The honor of his family was impunged. He suffered a disabling attack by a pack of bees. His reputation was maligned by brigands. Brigands! A local doll evacuated in the minister's shoe. He was given a gift of turtle eggs by a visiting merchant. Okay. It was suggested that he would be able to trace his lineage to a simple courtesan. He was referred to as Smelly. He slipped in mud, no doubt placed in his path by jealous townfolk. Sailors burned down his office. Well, the last one is definitely a grievance. Yeah, I'm not sure. Like, how thick are those walls? Yeah, let's check out the forest.
This place feels all wrong. Can't you feel it? It's like the very air is unclean.
Yeah. Given the fertilizer used in your garden, nothing should bother you. Get over it! I don't feel anything, but you look like you're about to be ill. Are you alright?
If you can't feel it, then this feeling is as magical as it is foul. We should be on our guard.
Absolutely. Uh-oh.
Leaping tiger.
Ow. I can't believe I had that much trouble by a one-armed ghost.
You are finished. Dire flame.
Ow. Hello.
We hurried down as quickly as we could, but I see you had the situation well in hand. I'm impressed. Not many people can disperse the spirits of the dead with any ease.
Yeah. Excuse me. Are these ghosts a major problem? Yeah.
They grow worse by the day, and I've almost given up hope of finding a solution.
I see.
My manners desert me. I am Lord Yun, owner of this land, and charged by the Emperor himself to keep it safe.
Mm-hmm.
You should turn back south to Tian's Landing. This is the safest part of the Great Southern Forest, and even it is polluted with these strange ghosts.
I'll take your advice and go back to Tian's Landing. Curious about this place. Will you answer a few questions?
I suppose no one knows this land better than I. Very well. What did you need to know?
What is this area?
This region is known as the Great Southern Forest. As I said, the forest stretches for miles to the north, east, and west of here.
I see.
This specific area is known as the Pilgrim's Path. These hills house several small shrines, and a large temple lies at the top of the path that begins with these stairs. As it stands, this is the only part of the forest that's even vaguely passable. Coming from the Imperial City, I had no choice but to take a flyer to Tian's Landing.
Oh, you got a flyer? How long have you been having problems with these ghosts?
Things have worsened in the past few months, which is roughly the time since the trees of the forest started to look sickly. Before I flew here from the Imperial City, I heard rumors of more and more ghosts in the outer provinces, but I foolishly thought them exaggeration. The forest is polluted with ghosts of all types, and they are only growing in number. As you must know, ghosts can only be dispersed, never destroyed completely.
As I've been told a lot of times. Why are you camped here?
Of the vast expanse of this forest, this area, the Pilgrim's Path as it is called, is the safest.
That makes sense.
I hoped that coming here might help me learn why this forest is as it is, but that seems a lost cause. If things don't improve soon, I shall have to abandon this camp and fly back to the Imperial City of Failure. That would be unfortunate.
Oh. What do you what do you think you might learn by camping here?
Oh, nothing that matters now. It was a fool's hope to think I might learn anything.
Oh. Well, perhaps there's some way I can help you.
Help me? That's certainly a kind offer, but I'm not sure that anyone... Wait a moment. You don't look like a pilgrim or one of the poor folk trying to escape Tian's Landing. Would it be out of line to inquire as to what brought you here?
Yes. Heard you need help opening the forest for travel again? Yep. I'm seeking a route to the Imperial City? Yep. Traveling group of Lotus Assassins who took out my master? Probably not the best thing to go with. Yeah, I just heard you needed help opening the forest for travel again.
Even caravans employing skilled warriors have been forced to turn back under these ghosts' assaults. I could only reach Tian's Landing by using my flyer.
Where'd you acquire a flyer?
They're quite common around the Imperial City. The trick is to obtain a wind map that allows you to navigate the air currents over large distances. Acquiring that chart was a hard-fought battle, I can assure you. The Lotus Assassins keep a tight rein on those precious documents.
Noticed. Seems I need your wind map to travel north.
Indeed, though you would also need a flyer with enough fuel to manage the trip. Those are in precious short supply in this area of the Empire. Then again, you seem resourceful, and I believe resourceful people find ways to get things done.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps you could get something done for me. If so, I might be persuaded to foolishly risk the Lotus Assassin's wrath by making a copy of one of their precious maps.
Ooh. What if I just killed you and took your wind map? What do you propose?
The deal is simple. Find out why my land sickens, why it is home to so many ghosts, and you will have your map.
Gotcha. You have a deal. I'll find out what's wrong with your land.
Two things threaten the entire length and breadth of this forest. The trees blackened with disease, and ghosts flock to this place like no other in the Empire. I suspect that these things are related, and, more importantly, that they're related to a fox called the Forest Shadow.
I see. Who is the Forest Shadow, aside from, obviously, Kitsune?
She is a powerful spirit that has long been an ally of my family. Personally, I've had little to do with her. My father and his father before him, however, felt strongly that she should be revered. They considered her the true guardian of this forest.
I see. What do you mean by a fox?
Just that. She is a fox spirit, and thus one of heaven's tricksters. The fox can take on the forms of men and women, and will often do so to test us. Personally, I don't think they have any right to deceive us, but my father felt that our family's good fortune came from just such a test passed long ago by an ancestor. Some sort of ancient alliance in which she was guardian of the forest, while we owned the land in the world of men.
Makes sense. Why do you think the ghosts are related to the spirit?
She is a powerful being, one my father considered the guardian of this forest.
Okay, this is all repeating.
If this place is filled with ghosts, then I suspect that it is either because of or in spite of her.
Makes sense. Heard enough about the fox spirit. What do we need to do?
I think something is wrong with the forest shadow, and I want you to find her and figure out what is happening. Once we know that, we'll have a clear idea of what we face.
Makes sense. Well, if she's an ancient ally of yours, I'm sure she'll want to help if I can find her.
A noble sentiment, but when I look upon these trees, I'm afraid that you may have to destroy her. See what you can learn first, then we will act if it is necessary. Make your way up this ancient trail, and when you come to a fork, take the left path. That will lead you to a temple built long ago in the forest shadow's honor.
Left path. Gotcha.
Once there, find my hunter, Spearcatch's Leaf, if he still lives. He claimed to remember some sort of ritual that my forebears used to contact the forest shadow. You might also want to keep an eye out for some small shrines that are scattered about the forest. Some of them are said to react to magic or charges of chi.
Okay. Well, I need that wind map, so I've got work to do.
I was beginning to think there may be no cure for this place. Your arrival has given me some small measure of hope. Find Spearcatch's Leaf at the temple above and see what he has learned. Your wind map will be waiting when you find a cure.
All right. Also, should probably take off those and probably put on some actual, like, combat gems. Pretty low on magic, so it's going to be hand to hand.
The forest is so troubled. We were well sheltered in Two Rivers to not see any of this.
Yep.
Dire flame. Leaping tiger.
One down. Oh yeah, it is so nice to actually have some... Ow. Actual strength there. Well, that's mean. That's odd. Okay, left path, I was told. Aha! Level up.
The ghosts attack everyone. They are mad with madness. Thank you for keeping me safe.
Oh, this poor soul has been in the forest too long. He feels wrong, just like the air here. It's disturbing. He seems simple as well. I wonder if the horrors of this place have touched his mind.
You have come from Tian's landing?
Yeah. Yeah, who are you?
I come from the inn, the Pilgrim's Rest. You must take a message to the town for us.
Okay.
Things are very bad. We starve. The ghosts cut us off from everything. But we are still up there. Tian's Landing must send people to help.
Well, we're here to help.
Many people should come to the inn to help us. They can't let us starve.
Where is this Pilgrim's Rest Inn? Wait a minute. Many people come to help us. Let us starve. Okay. Well, where is the inn?
You would be welcome there. They would have you for a most fun stay.
Uh-huh.
The inn lies above on the path to the right.
Right. Looking for a temple on the path above. Can you direct me?
Temple? No, the temple is where the ghosts are worst. It is a bad place. You should not go there. You should go to the inn.
Uh-huh. Well, I can escort you to Tian's Landing. You can take the message yourself.
No, I should return to the inn. They will want to know you are coming. You should come with me. I can take the message down later, and you will be safe from the forest shadow and her ghosts.
I never mentioned Forest Shadow. Others I've talked to seem to think that Forest Shadow might be able to help.
That can't be right. She is dangerous. You should go to the inn to be kept safe. That's the only way.
These ghosts are Forest Shadow's minions?
Oh, yes, they must be. She hunts us, and these ghosts hunt you, right? Isn't that the same?
Not always.
She's dangerous like these ghosts. We're all afraid of her.
I should keep moving. We'll be alright in this forest?
I will go back the way I came. Knowing that there are others here, I will be all right.
Okay.
I must go back to the inn to tell them. You should follow the path to the right, not the left. Left goes to the temple, and the forest shadow will kill you. Come. The inn is this way.
Oh. Bet you didn't see that coming. Oh my. But that'll be for next time. When we come back, looks like someone does not want us to be around. Have a good one, folks.